have previously witnessed how the US uses veto power in the UN Security Council in cases like Israeli settlements in Palestinian territories. And even though the US supports the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas, it is no secret that the US sells weapons to Israel. So this time, when you're off to the UN, what will be different?
Trying to articulate is, yes, the P5 had the veto power. But what I'm saying is that public opinion should veto the veto power. And they have, people's power is very powerful. And if the public opinion changes, governments that exercise veto power are compelled to revisit their policies, are compelled to rethink. What I'm saying is, citizens of the world, people who believe in human rights and human values, join hands to bring about that change so that governments rethink, revisit their policies.
That's a strong message. Volkan Bozkır, a Turkish diplomat, is serving as the president of the United Nations General Assembly. Do you think his chair will have an advantage on the Palestinian side?
Well, frankly, his presence has made a huge difference. A sympathetic president has made this session possible. You know, I've had the pleasure of hosting him in Islamabad. I am fortunate that he will be visiting Islamabad on the 26th and the 27th of May, you know, after the session. So he is an outstanding diplomat, a very respected individual, and I am sure he will steer the discussion well.
While the Western media serves the interests of Israel, portraying a totally false image of the massacre taking place in Palestine, the OIC has proved once again that it is a non-functional organization, but there are several initiatives to form a smaller and more active organization among Turkey, Malaysia, Pakistan, and some other nations. Is there only such initiative going on right now?
No. Pakistan is a founding member of the OIC, and we value the OIC. We feel the OIC can do things differently. They can be more proactive, but there is no desire on our part to have a parallel organization to OIC.
Mm-hmm. And as Malaysia expresses willingness to send a peacekeeping mission to Gaza if the United Nations makes a request, is there any plan from Pakistan to send its troop if such thing happens?
Well, as you know, Pakistan has been a major contributor to UN peacekeeping, and our troops have performed exceptionally well under trying conditions. Let's see what the international community thinks. Pakistan will play a positive role for peace and stability.
Mr. Minister, it's no lie that Israel is obviously committing crimes against humanity, killing civilians and children. When all of this ends, how should Israel be charged?
Well, there are growing voices that the International Criminal Court will examine the war crimes and Israel and their high-handedness should be accounted for. They should not go unaccountable.
Do you think it would be taken to do that?
Voices. Let's see how things evolve.
Do you think the same success in Nagorno-Karabakh would be seen in Kashmir, and how is it possible?
Like the Palestinians, the Kashmiris are very determined. They are fighters. They are very courageous. They have lived under tyranny for long, but they haven't given up. They have been bombed. They have been attacked. Their fundamental rights are preserved. Their lands taken away. Their identity taken away. But they haven't given up, like the Palestinians. They are fighting for self-determination. They are fighting against occupation. They are fighting to protect demographic restructuring, and there are a lot of similarities in the situation in the Indian occupied Kashmir and the occupied Arab territories, Palestinian territories. So I am confident that they will succeed. It's a question of time. It's a question of time. The alienation that I have seen today has never been there before. The measures taken by India on the 5th of August 2019 has alienated all sections of Kashmiri society. Like today, all Palestinians are joining hands. Palestinians living in Gaza, Palestinians living in the West Bank, Palestinians living in the mixed cities under Israeli control, they've all risen and they've asked for a general strike. What is this? There is a new consensus evolving. People are standing up for themselves. When they see no hope from different capitals of the world, they have taken it upon themselves to fight for their rights, and they will succeed. I am confident.
Thank you, Mr. Minister, for having us again.
Thank you, madam.